Welcome all. We are going to start our yoga session for this Sunday morning. So as usual, we start with some asans or physical exercises. These are rhythmic exercises to help you stretch your body. That goes for around half an hour. And then we do breathing exercises, coherence breathing, which helps exercising even more muscles inside your body. And then in the end, we try and do some meditation. So let's start now. And as usual, every week, we start by sitting straight and saying the primordial sound, that's Om, 3 times. Breathe in. Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace, peace, and peace. Okay, so let's start. So the first part is physical exercises, flexibility exercises of our body. So as usual, we start with what's called Chakrasana. So we extend as much as you can our body to the back, and pull yourself up and clockwise rotate, holding your hands together. So it gives you energy and gives you control to move your body. So we go clockwise 3 times, then go anti-clockwise. So try and stretch yourself. So hold your tummy as much as you can to yourself with your hands together. So again, try again. 1 and 2 and 3. And then go anti-clockwise, same thing. So you'll feel strain onto your back and tummy muscles. And by sideways, you are also pulling the muscles on your side. So just try. Now, lift your hands up. Paschim Uttanasana. So you're lifting your hands up and trying to touch your toes. Lift your hands up, touch your toes. One more time. Lift your hand, touch your toes. So after sleeping, the body becomes a bit stiff. So we are trying to open up our muscles. And in a very delicate manner, we are exercising. It's not rough exercise. I'm not running on a hard surface or something. It's just simple exercises to open up your body for the day. So if you do it regularly, try and do it every morning a little bit, then once you get to start doing something more strenuous, the body doesn't get injured or anything. So these are some simple movements of your joints, your knees, your thighs, your ankles. Okay, now try and bring your ankles and try and touch the floor. So spread your legs a little bit and then bring your ankles. Try and touch the floor. So you can see you're what's called supination, or moving your toes, trying to touch the ground. So these are ankle exercises. Now bring them together, ankles together, and push your legs towards the floor again. So the opposite. Inversion, this is inversion or supination, and this is evasion or pronation. So as you know, most people as they go older, they have a lot of pains in the ankle, yeah? stiffness. Same thing with the wrist happens, and to the ankles. You need to exercise your ankles. And some simple exercise like these are very helpful. So try again. 1, 2, 3. And then together. 1, 2, 3. And now rotate. So go clockwise again, your ankle. Move round and round. And then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, and 3. If you do it every day, your ankle pain and things won't be there. Okay, now let's do some specific exercises for energy centers. So everything in yoga is towards what yoga means: fusion, joining together. We have 3 levels. Whole life is actually divided into 3 components. Yeah, tamasic, rajasic, sattvic. At every stage, every level. So in body also there are your physical body, then there is what's called astral body, and then there is another plane or spirit or soul. So the yoga is basically trying to fuse together each of these components in a very smooth manner. So your activities are expressed at every different level of your self, rather than so at the moment we live in a material world which is only concerned with the sensual perception. But how can you leave the other 2 components of your body, which is your mind, emotions, gratitude, love, affection, feelings? And then beyond that, there is a machinery, which is the vibrational energy in you. So yoga tries to put it together. And even within the physical exercises that we do, and for example, this, which is called targeted exercises for your tailbone area or Muladhara energy center, you are pressing, bringing your knee onto the ankle, right ankle onto your right knee, and pushing your right knee towards the floor, which is pressing on your at the base of your spinal cord. And that in itself is actually contributing towards your balancing or stimulation or expression of components of this energy center, which is to do with your daily living in terms of your security, your financial security, your physical security, your mind being free. Otherwise, if this is not balanced, you are too much worried about something wrong happening in your life. And so if you are thinking all the time something wrong will happen, your inner component, the astral body, the feelings part of it, actually becomes like that. And it is not only because you're saying it happens, but there are different what's called neuropeptides and things that are released in your brain because you are thinking that way. So if you go on the opposite side of your spectrum of what you should do in your life, if it's negative, your body produces those kind of chemicals in your body, and you become so-called happy within that scenario then, which is not a good thing for you because you are worrying. You shouldn't be worrying for little things. Most of the things works out. You have to do the right thing, follow the right rules. If you're on the road, they will drive properly, be within the speed limit, use your seatbelt. So why should there be a problem? But if you don't want to follow the rules, then you will end up into problems. Same thing with life. So don't over exaggerate your insecurities of life. And this is the problem of today's world. Everywhere the mindset is very, people don't trust each other, they don't trust their neighbors, they don't trust their friends. Nobody trusts anyone. So the first set of any exercise that we did is actually to do with Muladhara. So Muladhara is that level of your it's like a serpentile energy center along your spinal cord. So if you balance it by doing those kind of exercises, then we do breathing exercises and then meditation, it balances. So this one, which is called butterfly pose or Titli asana, is now pressing onto your perineum. So at the lowest level, excretory reproductive system, above that is perineum. And this area, so when doing these exercises, are pressing onto the energy center called Swadhisthana. And this is to do with your desires, your addictions to things. Again, three planes of every, as I say, there's planes of living. So if you are attached to very basic level of sensual perception, and only whatever you can see, you believe it, which is only 3% of the entire creation our eyes can see. You wouldn't probably know. Each of our senses actually perceive only 3% of its depth that it can go to. But in that 3%, we think it's 100%. So if you look at Maya, her nose is so strong, she can smell about 500 meters at least. If I'm coming, she will know I'm coming because of the smell. But my nose can't do that. So if you look at a tiny bird on a tree, it can look so far and they are flying so quick and then still can know the directions. So the animals are there, other things are there in the creation for us to remind us that the sensual perception has much more depth. And the risk of being goodness of being human is it gives you freedom, but the flip side of it is it can take away your responsibility. So responsibility is a huge factor to be a human. Difference between plants or animals, they have a plan, they have an instinctive level of what they do, but they do it very well. We have the potential to do much more, but we don't. Okay, so that's for desires, each of us sensual perception, realizing that they are limited in its capacity to actually bring in or whatever we feel is not the end. And then there's components of choosing what level of what you want to either associate with in terms of company, people who are like grogging, or people who only talk bad about people, they have nothing positive, or with someone who is there, shows gratitude or is happy or shares things. So the choice is yours. So the essential perception becomes like that. So that's desire. The third part is near your belly button, which is called solar plexus. So solar plexus helps obviously with your digestive processes. There's adrenal glands around it, kidneys and other organs, the stimulation of that. So try and push yourself as far in the front, then touch your right knee, go far as possible, touch the left knee, and then in the front again. So do 3 times. And let's do opposite side as well. So that is pressing. And then later on in the asans, we do more specific exercises on pressing the tummy area. So they all are part of it. This is just a bit more slowly introducing. Yeah. So then comes, so that obviously is the center where drives you. So if you don't feel like waking up, do a little bit of these exercises and you feel energetic and you'll wake up. Now, anahat, hirpradan, vishuddhi, kantaha, these energy centers are obviously associated with your heart, your lungs, your thymic gland, immune system, your voice box, your reaction time, how you behave, how you talk. So try and move your neck like that. In the front, up. So neck exercises. So while we think it's exercising our neck, which is truly because the muscles are being involved, but deep to it, if you are mindful, if you are putting yourself what you are doing into, then it goes to deeper level. But if you are thinking of something else in the world and just doing this, then yeah, your muscles are being stretched. That's all it's happening. But being mindful, being involved with what you are doing, then you are fusing the physical exercise component to your suksham or astral component of your body. So that's how the parasympathetic or automatic, what's called autonomic nervous system gets expressed out. So your immune system, your immune cells, your heart rate becomes lower, your blood pressure goes lower, you secrete good hormones like oxytocin, they open up your blood vessels so your heart doesn't go clogged or don't get heart attack. So there's lots of benefit, and these are all now scientifically proven. This is no more Indian rishis or Hindu religious practice. This is actually what happens to your body, deep to you, as the science expands. Now, again, for the chest, check. Push yourself back, back, back as far, and then change side. One more time. Now put yourself up in, you can get into the lotus position. Yeah, Padmasana, like this, pushing your legs up. So with practice, this happens, yeah? Okay. Lift yourself. Come in the front, hold it there, and try and exhale, because we've got 500 mils of air, which is always sitting in the lung, that doesn't come out. It sits on the lowest level. So push it out. If you let empty all of your lung, then it's easy, to understand how yoga can help with your oxygenation. So these exercises, we'll do breathing exercise later, but within the asanas, we also do these things to help you completely aerate yourself. Okay, so go down and do the same thing. Okay, here. Up, sit. And if you can lift yourself up off the ground, try and do it. If you can't, don't worry. So trying to lift. Now trying to stretch yourself. Your legs go up, heads down, and then make yourself into a tabletop. Lift yourself up, 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 up. Oh, good. Come down. So that's just opened up your body. Now we continue doing exercises for the front of your chest, your tummy area, your thighs, knees, legs. Going down, down, both legs up, 45 degrees, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor, back up, no rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, come back. Hold your right thighs with your hands, and now flex your knee. Up and down, go circle. These are very helpful exercises for your muscle of your thighs, tendons around your knee, ligaments around your knee and ankle. It's very helpful. So I damaged my knee playing soccer, and it's helped me without doing surgery. I know all my friends tell me without surgery, it don't get better. So it's my own personal thing. I know it's got better. So there are people who I've advised that those who have listened, actually it helps a lot. So do it, but you have to do it as a habit. Yeah, like brushing your teeth, showering, no miss. Yeah, these things you can't miss. You have to do it. So okay, open your thighs, make circles outside. So it's obvious, you can understand what are we doing, how are muscles being involved. So we try and exercise each of our muscles from head to toe. Okay, but in a very rhythmic manner, slow. Don't put too much pressure. Okay, lie down. Now let's bring up your legs up, parallel with your hands. Hold it on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as much as you can. Now we'll do what's called pranayam. So you try and take your legs all the way as far back as possible. Lift up. So you go like into the shoulder position. Shoulder stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spread your legs again. Help the blood flow back to the heart, and from heart to the brain. It's easier. And push yourself as far back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come back up. Return to flat position. Bring your right knee and touch your nose. Yeah. So this is trying to press onto your tummy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's called Pawan Mukti. Pawan air Uttasana. Pressing your air out of your lungs and pressing your knee towards your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now keep yourself holding together and massage your back by flexing your hand muscles, holding onto the knee, bringing yourself up. And as you can feel, your back is being massaged by your weight. So a lot of exercises these days I am doing is just using my weight now. You don't have to go buy extra weights and make a gym because you are heavy enough for your body. If you know how to utilize the weight of your body, it's actually better control. If you use external weight, and that's life in general, the more you become dependent on external things, you lose the control of your internal life. So I use weights, my weight 70 kg, now to do my exercises, what I would do in the gym using whatever that those blocks they give you. So you utilize this body weight for your own exercise. It's much better controlled actually because it's your weight, so you know how much is there and your body responds accordingly. So yes, so you massage each side of it. Now, Matrisya, so lifting yourself, a bit like a fish pose. Lift yourself, hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we convert this into like a what's called like an arrow chakra dhanushya. So lifting yourself, lift yourself up, 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 and then come down. Push your hands back of your head, hold it, and twist your body. Right side, left side. So again, you can see we are trying to involve the muscles on the side of your abdomen now. So right side and then left side. While your ankles are together, knees are together, your neck is moving on the opposite side. Yeah, so knee goes to the right, so the left now, head goes to the right. So you're twisting your body from the neck, chest, abdominal cavity area, your pelvic bone, your knee, your ankle, all of them are being involved, but in a very gradual, slow manner. Now we do what's called Bautasana, Navasana, pulling yourself, your abs are getting stretched, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, sit, and let's do what's called Gomukh, like the cow position, which is again now re-stimulating those central, we're talking about Muladhara, Swadhisthana, pressing onto Manipur, and then go back, Anahat. So that's why this cow posture is, all of them, what we did is now combined in one. We're pushing as far back as possible. From your right side, push your fingers up, take your left hand, try and hold them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, keep your hand on the back like that and try and touch the knee. So further pressure onto the front of the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now twist a little bit more. Further. So now you're crisscrossing your abdominal muscles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Gomukh Asana is incorporates almost everything that we did. So when I say just, if you can't do anything, just do Surya Namaskar, whenever I say in the end, I mean it, because some of these postures just combines everything in it anyway. So you are running short of time, just do 1 or 2, it will be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time opposite, left hand from the back, right hand from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It's a variation of it. Pushing, holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now sit down. Have a rest. In the rest phase, press onto the sole of your feet, starting from the tiny toe, in the middle, and the second one, then the middle, and the second, and the big toe. Press them with your hand, and then go horizontally across from the top right towards the heel. Gradually, just clap them. You don't have time. And walk barefoot in a safe area, clean area. Little bit, 2 minutes. If you can do it. It's called grounding. You know how you have to ground electricity? Body is electrical energy too. So grounding, yeah, it's very important. Being in touch with nature physically for your body is grounding by your legs. Okay. Physically being in nature with your eyes is going to the rainforest or to a sea or watching the sky at night where it's nice and dark, there's no light. That's connection of your eyes, your senses. So stimulation of ears is listening to mantra, most powerful vibrational thing, especially in Sanskrit. If you hear, is nothing more powerful. So smelling, similarly, there's flowers everywhere. There's nice plants to utilize. And then obviously for taste, last one. Yeah, you make sure you know what to put in your mouth as a human, what is appropriate. Okay, and you don't have to add lots of chemicals or other things to make it tasty. Originality of anything and everything is the basis. Okay, so the same thing with your hand. In a few seconds, you can feel the energy anyway. This you will feel the vibration. There's you can't see it, but at least feel it. But it's always there around you. So your body is like encased into what we call personal space is the energy. So sometimes by doing these things, you can feel it, little bit of it. Okay. So utilize more, be more proactive, then you are more aware of the electromagnetic frequencies, the sound, the vibrations that exist around you, and that's how you can connect. Okay, so pressing the space between the tendon and the radial artery between the bone. Okay, so cleansing of bone, longevity, increasing the length of your telomeres. Telomeres are clips at the end of our chromosomes. Our chromosomes, at least 100 years, we all can live. That's minimum, it says. If you look after, you can more. But how many of us can live totally independently, completely healthy 100 years? Is because of what I'm saying. You don't utilize your body properly, then there's lots of problem. Doctors are not responsible for making sure you are right. It's your body. You have your own pharmacy. You should make use of that pharmacy to be healthy. The whole ecosystem of the earth provides proper eating things. And so utilize, using your intelligence is very important. Not blaming. And the more you blame someone else for your deficiencies or disease or my state of mind or trauma that I live in, you'll never get out of this. So you press this, then we do the Jataragni balance. So hands here and thing, your thumb hitting the bone on the top. So balancing the energy release, the acid-base balance of your tummy is done by this. Okay, so do it every day. You don't get reflux. You don't get, if you eat some spice extra or something, or too much alcohol, or it balances it. Okay, try it and it works very well. Okay, so that's the thing. And then the stress around your thing, I was talking about 90% of the stress lives around here. So the stress is accumulated most of the time when we wake up. Most of people, when they wake up, they're already in a negative state of mind. They're out of the bed, not completely even out of the bed. They're already thinking about yesterday or day before yesterday or something about tomorrow. The thoughts, we get about 70,000 thoughts in a day. And believe me, 90% of those thoughts are, old thoughts. And many of them actually are not true anymore as well. For you to remain happy, so-called happiness, false happiness, you believe in those thoughts. And as I said, the body gets addicted by secreting chemicals in your cell to keep making you believe those things from yesterday, day before yesterday, which is nothing to do with you today. Unfortunately, those are the things that actually cause stress, because you go to the work, you are in a negative mind. On the road, you are not able to accommodate yourself for traffic or something. You are not, because your mind is already aware yesterday's things or day before things. So you have to be very aware what and how you are using yourself. Okay, so these senses, that's why it's so important to regulate them. So breathe through your right nose, take out through your left nose. Your fist is on the right uh, armpit. It helps opening your what's called the nostrils. Nostrils are essential in terms of making sure your digestive processes, metabolism is good, and they are related to the positioning of moon and sar. So Agni Sar, okay, so which is from the right side, Chandra Nabi, or from the moon component. So the same thing to the left side. Press using these muscles around your head. So we are humans, unfortunately, we can't escape all these things because we live into a very materialistic, capitalistic society with all these negativities. As I say, energy centers are dependent on insecurity, financial worries, no trust, desires only base. So you are bound to get all these kind of things. So there are ways to actually reduce it, which is making sure you slowly tap your head muscle, because the tension is sits around here. And you can do this small exercises to help yourself relieve. Knowledge is power, and ignorance in this age is actually no excuse, because everybody has now access to at least Dr. Google. There's a lot of information. If you don't want to believe me, you can actually get the information yourself. And once you get aware, awareness is consciousness. So whatever we talk about spirit or soul or atma growth is awareness in the beginning. If you become aware of the truth, knowledge, you can actually slowly start making change in your life. So there's no excuse anymore, okay? Being a human that we don't know. I mean, 50 years ago, yes, but not now. Okay, now, so we've done most of the things that we need to do sitting down. Now we do exercises by starting with plank. You can stay in the plank position. I'll go push-ups. You can try and do push-ups. Let's do. You can do 100. Good. Okay, good. Now, the strain that you got, you can neutralize it by extending your body, pushing half of your body towards the top, lower half further down, stretch your body. All the stress and strain that you got by doing the push-ups will be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you will feel it yourself. It's gone now. Now relax yourself using your elbow, your chin on your thumb, and hit yourself using the heel of your feet. Okay, exercises for your leg, thighs, back muscles. Keep trying to do for a few times. Now stretch yourself up Hands beside your chest. Lift yourself. Look towards your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and good stretch. You can feel it yourself. Okay, now hold your hands together tightly. Legs together. Tighten them up. Sarp or snake pose. Okay. Move yourself. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out to the left. Move like a snake. Okay, so tighten yourself. Tighten your legs muscles. Tighten your hand muscles. Move your body as you breathe in. Come back. Breathe out. Go sideways. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Okay, so now we did exercises for that. Now lifting your legs up, both legs together up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breathe in and out. Now, lift your legs up and move them. Open, inside, out, inside, out, outside, in, outside, in, outside, in. Okay. Now, let's do push your ankles towards your bum. Hold them, both of them, and lift yourself up as far up as you can. Yeah, like a ball. Push yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Now move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sideways. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay, hands by. Open your hands now. Makrasana, those things that we did from the front, now we did from the back. Lift your right leg and try and hold it with your left fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, left. Look on the left side. Push your right leg, left leg towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back, back, right. Now, support your left knee, right knee with your left leg. Come up, hold yourself for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, change side, same thing. Left knee with your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in and out. Come now. Balance yourself on the knee. Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your right leg inside. Your left leg is straight. Right hand is straight and push. Try and reach your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can feel yourself what muscles are being stretched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up on the now camel pose. We try and move our tummy. Right, so go down, breathe in, up, hump yourself, push your breath out, rotate your tummy clockwise. Breathe again, out, breathe out and opposite side now. Rotate your tummy. Breathe in. Move. Breathe again. Out. One more time. Breathe in. Out. There we are. Moving our tummy area with obvious effect onto the organs later. There. Balak pose or child pose. Stretch yourself down, 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 and down. Okay. Come back up. Fold your hands onto the back, like in the Namaste position, and pull yourself again towards the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, come up. Sit in this. This is called Vajrasan. Asana is postures. The prefix to it is the name that we go. Vajrasan means the pose we're sitting in this way. Now, pressing with your tips of your fingers around your belly button area. Breathe out, go down as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, press further with your left hand. Control yourself. You're increasing the intra-abdominal pressure. So if you have hernia, if you have weak tummy and things, don't do it. If you're healthy, you can press. So it's called Mandukasana, Manduk, helping the pancreas and other glands in the tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, press the left finger, same thing, around your belly button area. With your right hand, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, along your thighs, at the level of your belly button, make fingers like that. Press onto the side of the tummy, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Mandukasana, okay? Now, be on your knees. Stabilize with your ankles. Try and touch your ankles on the back. Go as far down, back as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Now, sitting on the ankles this time. Hands as you support on the back. Push yourself further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way this time, yeah? Go down, 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 and down all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Come up, up, up. Good. So see the asana. So we've done most of the asanas. Okay. Now sit. Vajrasana again. We'll do exercises we've done for the head, neck. Now do for the eyes. Yeah. Open your arms. Head is neck straight. Look at your right fingers as your attention. Your neck straight, but look at the right fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take your eyes towards the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now make it diagonal. So right hand up. Look at the right hand on the corner up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the left side, similar thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change side. Left up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horizontal again. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on your thighs. Look far away as far as possible, and then quickly look at the tip of your nose. Far away. Tip of your nose. Far away. Tip of your nose. Far away. And tip of your nose. Now go clockwise. Move your eyes. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Go opposite. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay, exercise for your wrist, like we did for ankles. Wrist is the other area. As you get older, it becomes stiff. Repetitive stresses. Okay, exercise is what we do. So do it slowly, slowly. Hands and side wire. Yeah, push your hand. Okay. Now for your neck, press it. 1, 2, 3. Left side. 1, 2, 3. Chin. 1, 2, 3. Front of your head. 1, 2, 3. Back of your head. 1, 2, 3. Now your shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can feel much better, I'm sure. Your whole head, your chin exercise, your neck, your eyes, your shoulders, your elbow, your arm, your tummy, your back, your thigh, your knee, right up to your ankle. We've done all the exercises. Okay, in that time. It's about half an hour. I've been talking a lot, otherwise it's even quicker. So there's no excuse, These things, if you want to have excuse, you'll have excuse for everything. This doesn't take so much time. And creating habits is basically awareness, knowledge. That's why I share the knowledge. Once you get the knowledge, then you put it in your life. These are simple things, and they become memories. When you do positive things, like you do negative things with whatever small bit of good hormones comes, and you get addicted to it. When you do good things, good things like serotonin, dopamine, reward, satisfying hormones come out. And then you get addicted to it, and you get addicted to better things. It's much better. So you wake up with sun early in the morning, look after your body. But if you go in the other negative area, the tamasic state makes you lazy in the morning, doesn't make you wake up, doesn't let you come out of your bed. So try change your life. You can't live with the same thing entire life and think that you are not getting better. You can't do that, because if you just live with that same way, it's not going to get better. You have to change. Now try and balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So slowly the strength increases, and you can do all these exercises slowly over time. Yeah, like that. So flexibility will come. It takes time, but so you create memories. Memories attached with emotions. If you something good will take about 6 weeks to become a habit. Then it becomes part of your temperament. Then it becomes your personality. It's not somebody is born with these things. Laziness is no excuse for saying, "Oh, my personality is such and such." No, we create whatever we become and we express to the world is what we have done to ourselves. You're not an animal that you have to give the excuse to say, "Oh, I'm just like this." No, or you can't blame a trauma or some incident in your life when you were young, because you are not that person anymore. You 30 years down the line, you are a different person. Your whole entire body has changed. But you have to move with it, and you have to realize that body is completely moving and changing. Every single cell is replaced in the body. All right. Now we'll do standing up asans. So as we do every week, we try and learn how to stand up without using our hands. Okay, so trying to push yourself, standing up like that. So just standing up without using hands. Slowly your muscles become much more stronger, and you can stand. So now we're ready for real action, some aerobic exercises. Sweat further, so jump. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Open yourself up. Feel your chest opening. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out, breathe in, out. feel yourself, the energy around you develops. Feel it. Be present. Be mindful of everything that you do. Be there for the moment, because the best thing that you can do for yourself is being now. You can plan for tomorrow, put all the effort and discipline, but again, you should not worry about the goal, what you get or not. Effort is the main thing. And most of the happiness is actually in doing something. It's not getting the goal. And people who have bought multiple houses will know. I do all these things to buy a house. You got the house and you are deflated, because it doesn't work that way. Body works on the principle of doing your best. That's where the dopamine comes in. It is a reward, not the end part. Happens that you get the dopamine. No, you get it while you are doing. So putting in the best effort to do the best, yeah? Always try and do that, and life will get better. So triples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, standing, balancing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your toes, make it taller, as tall as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice stretching on the side. Go as far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on your thing, straighten up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now go down. Yes, sir. Balance. Sideways. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Okay. Okay, try and balance yourself by holding the leg and standing. 1, 2, 3. Change side. 1. 1. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Further stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Chandra. Trikonasana, trigonometry. 1. Look up at your fingers. Your hands holding your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and touch your knees. Bend your leg. Chandra Namaskar. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return. Sit on your ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Do the opposite. Trikon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Go down. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Try and touch your ankles from inside. Go deep, far possible. Front, up. One more time. Okay. Now, Anjali position. Go down. Hold yourself there. 3 times. Come up. Hold your ears. Go down. 1, 2, 3. Malasana. Sit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these are all very helpful in your concentration, neuronal connection, flexibility, and you increase the pace of it. Heart rate increases, your breath rate increases, so you can pace it as you wish. Okay, and the very last one is just Surya Namaskar. Okay, so let's do the Surya Namaskar, and this incorporates 12 different asanas and summarizes basically all that we've done for more than a half an hour or 40 minutes already. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, touch your toes, push your right leg back, straighten yourself. Breathe in, go in the plank like that. Now, Astanga Asana, you Touch the floor with your chin, with your knees, and with your toes only. Up, Bhujangasana. Now, Parvatasana. As far as you can go, you can touch the floor good. Lift your right leg, bring it back, left leg, pull inside, go straighten yourself up, come up, go to the original position. Now, the left side, we start with the left side this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've done one cycle. Now let's do 2 more cycles. Yeah? So on the right side, start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, ji? हो गया? ये तो पूरा aerobic. This is all aerobic now. You can increase your heart rate by increasing the pace of it. So you don't do any asanas, just try and do those last few ones. That'll be good enough. Okay. Now, let's do the Sarvangasana, meaning shoulder extend or your head extend. I'll do. And after that, we do relaxation. Yoga Nidra. Okay. With that, I try and balance myself. This. You do Sarvangasana, shoulder extend. I'll do head extend for a few minutes, and then we do Shavasana. Right, all good. So just 30-40 minutes of these exercises. I do it all just to teach people or share. You don't have to do all this. Just do a little bit every day. 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of breathing, 5 minutes of meditation. That will be enough. Give 15 minutes, that's it. Now lie down, Shavasana. So Savasana is lying like a corpse, basically. This asana. So lie flat, hands are separated a little bit, and legs are separated a little bit too. Your head is straight, looking up to the sky, to the ceiling of your house, in the house, and your eyes are closed, but your inner eye is open. Your ears are, outer ear is open, inner ear is always open. Anyway, you should keep it open. You listen to me properly. I'll take you a journey of your body. If you know your body, then you can understand your emotional part of yourself, the subtle body, the astral component. If you know the astral part of it, then you can understand the spirit or the soul or the Atma component. So journey of the body itself is actually paramount to being able to find the connection towards the greater meaning of life. So you can ask the big questions of life. Who am I? Why am I here? Am I just supposed to eat, drink, and make some money? Then you will be able to ask. Otherwise, if you're censored only, your energy is centered only around superficial senses, which I said in the beginning, only probably gives you only 3% of the depth of the things that you can perceive in this on this earth or beyond this, the universe. So you are living very superficially. So journey of your body is essential to understand that, knowing your body. Similarly, the journey of the universe or Brahman will take you to that component, or Kham Brahma, or the Paramatma. Then only you can get that eternal blissfulness. So it's not that simple by doing some simple ritual. If it was that simple, then we all would be there anyway. It is not that simple. You need to work on it. So let's start. Hands by your side. Your eyes are closed, but your inner ear, inner eyes are open. You are watching me with your inner eye. As I say, breathe in. Breathe deeply through your nostrils. Take it all the way and watch. Be mindful. The air goes down your throat into the lungs, about 800,000 alveolar spaces. It goes into the blood. Watch it. It travels to the heart. Watch. Heart pumps it. Keep watching. It goes from head to the tip of your toes, 50 trillion cells. Within microseconds, it happens. And the amazing thing is, it is beyond your control even. It is your part of you. It happens. So again, do the same thing. Watch yourself, breathe in, see the space, the infinite space. And that space is you. 99% of your body is space as well. As the air goes in, the blood travels, it travels through viscous organs. There's spaces everywhere. The womb of a mother where a child grows, the blood vessels, the heart, the chambers, everywhere there's space. Visualize this space, because in that space lies the energy, or the awareness, or the consciousness, or the Atma. That is the space where things are. Now breathe again. Breathe deep. This time, take your attention with your breath to your belly button area. Now concentrate as you exhale. As you take out your breath out, watch in reverse from toes right to the head. The blood is returning to your heart. Heart is taking to the lungs. Lungs is going through the windpipes, through your nostrils. The air comes out. Feel the relaxation. Don't tense your body. Let it loose. Let it come out as the carbon dioxide comes out. Your body is releasing Ada, the suksham, the subtle body that you are, the tension, the pressure, the worries, the emotional blockages that you have. It's opening up. Open up. Let it come out. It'll make you feel better. Don't hold it. So breathe again. Deep. Watch again. The universe, or at least our atmosphere. The air goes in. This time, bring your attention to the belly button above that area, about 2 inches above it. There's a center called energy center, or Saman, Jatharagini. So it causes our digestive, causes digestion of food. Without food, from 2 cells that we joined together at conception to 80, 90 kg that people are now, what it is? It's food. What do you put in your body? So that energy, that nutrition makes the body that we have. And the center of it is what's called Jatharagni. It is what absorbs the food and makes into blood, and that converts into that 50 trillion cells that grow this body. So isn't it important that we know what we are putting inside our body? So ask your questions to yourself. Don't have to argue with people with anything. So breathe again. Breathe again deeply. Come again. Now, as you go into the lungs, bring your attention now to the chest wall, just below your ribs, your sternum. In the center, there is an electrical conduction system, Hirit Pradhan. Hirday. Heart is the chamber, but there's an energy center around it. Concentrate on it. Udan, that's a fourth type of prana. This is associated with the 5 liters of blood plasma that we have. The 70% of the ocean that holds the earth and makes it livable. Similarly, 70% of the body is fluid. Make sure, remember, the water is the best drink. Nothing has beaten water still as a drink by whatever humans create. So make sure you drink good amount of water, 2 liters, 2.5 liters a day. Flush your body. Now breathe again. Deep, deep. And bring your attention with the breath, with all other 4 that I described, this time to the throat area. There's a space between your tongue, back of your tongue, and back of your neck. Concentrate in that area, it's called Kantaha. That space has very powerful energy. Anywhere, as I say, space has got an awareness of consciousness, is the energy there. And this expresses whatever we say, speak, our reflex action, our neuronal connection, and reflects the body, the physical body, Sthul Sharir, Suksham and Karan Sharir, into different stages of how our senses, the antennas are to our emotions. Then the deep aspect is run by electromagnetic frequencies, vibrations, sound energy. Okay. Keep yourself connected to yourself through what you went through this body so far. And there are 5 other called Nath, Kuruma, Karikal, Jyotat, Dhananjay. For other functions like peristalsis, food movement, birth process, eyelid, hiccups, all these things are essential part of this body's physiology and how we work. Now, keep your attention, keep listening to me. The second part, as I said, the food is what makes your body. So watch yourself. Your hand is what brings to the table and what you prepare to eat. Your mouth or the teeth is, you got 32 teeth, so you should chew 32 times. Don't gulp things like a bird or the face becomes like a bird. So we need to chew whatever we take, but after that, you don't have any control of digestive process. So be very aware of what we put it in our mouth to chew as well. Follow the passage as it goes down the esophagus to the stomach. There is acid, 2 molar acid. That balance is very important, otherwise you can burn yourself. It's very powerful, that acid. There's 8 meters of twisting of small bowel and then 2 meters of large bowel. These contain literally 2 million or more bacteria. This bacteria population is very important for your good health, physical health, as well as your mental health, because it's directly related to your neuronal system. It's called enteric neural system. So what we eat decides if our gut flora is maintained. So try and avoid fizzy drinks, try and avoid soda, try and avoid alcohol, try and avoid all those kind of things, refined food, fast fridge food, all these things. Make sure, because you need what's called prebiotics, which are fruits, and probiotics, which is yogurt and things, to grow this bacteria, which maintains a good, healthy digestive process, which is directly related to your physical and mental health. Now breathe again. This time take your attention to the sides of your tummy where the kidneys are, because the other function, which is again subconscious, automatic, beyond your control, is your flushing system of your body, excretion. So urination, excretory functions, perspiration, sweating, breathing as you went through. Visualize it and know how it functions so that you don't stop your sweat. You make sure you promote your sweat. Make sure you drink lots of water to promote flushing of your blood or filtration of your blood. or good gut health with a lot of fiber food so that your gut movement is good. And with that, make sure you're mindful that there's a responsibility. We are producing lots of toxins and poisons. It needs to be balanced. Every human should be responsible morally to actually balance this thing. And that's why we do yaja, havan, to make sure you are responsible for all the dirt that you take out of your body and not leave it in this environment. That is why we do it. It's one at one level you should balance it. Secondly, there's lots of other good things done to help the neighbors or neighborhood or other people. With yogic exercises, you can make yourself better, but with yaj, havan, and other things, you can make so many other people healthy as well. So they complement each other. Now take your attention to your fingers, panja, your wrist, your elbow, come up to your shoulders, your neck, your vertebra, back, all go down, right to the heel of your feet, the sole of your feet. Watch them with your eye, third eye. Come up to the knee, above the thigh muscles to the pelvic bone. And watch the energy centers that line along your spinal cord. On the right side is Ida, on the left side is Pingla, in the middle is Sushumna. There are 70,000, 72,000 subtle connections which control the physical aspect of this body, the nerves, the arteries, the veins that we have, within which the hormones, neuropeptides, chemical mediators travel. These are linked by these subtle connections in the body, which produces energy. Energy is basically matter, which is converted into this expressed power. If you're not able to convert your food, your matter properly into energy form, you'll always be lethargic, you are tamasic then. So the left side is associated with the positioning of moon, it's called a Chandra Navi. On the right side, Surya Navi. So you can understand the astronomical positioning of different planetary systems, including the 9 planets with sun in our universe. They all have impact on our body because we are not stagnant, we are moving as that spins and twists. Our body is doing the same. So positioning. So that's why you need to wake up with sun time. That's why we call, the circadian rhythm. Pituitary gland, the pineal gland, your thyroid, your parathyroid, your thymus, the bone marrow, mada, maja, asti, your immune system, your adrenal gland, fight, flight, flight. Otherwise, you are always in that motion and you are not utilizing your repair, regeneration, creativity part of your brain, which is actually run through vasovagal tone. So heart rate reduction, blood pressure reduction, secretion of pancreatic juice, liver, gallbladder, all these, expansion of your lung, taking out the dead air. These are all regulated by these functional aspect of your body, which yogic exercises, what's called fusion of your physical body into your subtle body, happens. And if you persist with it and are disciplined enough, then you can traverse even your physical body from your subtle body into what's called this, the soul component. So you can travel beyond your body, have a beyond your body experience. So traveling through each of the energy centers from lowest level, Mooladhara, then Swadhisthana, then Manipur, then Anahat, then Vishuddhi, Kanta, Nashika, then Trikuti or Arjuna, then Sahasra. Then on top of your head, about 10 centimeters above, there's an energy surrounding your head. And around your body in a 360 degrees manner, you are surrounded by these electromagnetic frequencies, which, if it's stimulated properly, your matter, the food, the mind becomes energy. That's how the blessings happen. That's how, if people, say, God bless me, that's the only way you'll be blessed. Nothing else comes in other way, it's you. So now travel through your body as you are now understanding your body. Feel or look yourself from above. See this body which is lying like a log, and you are watching it. Don't be scared or afraid of anything. This is nothing. You just look at your body from outside and go further up, keep going about 200 kilometers. Now you can see the Earth is spinning from International Space Station. It's very fast, actually. It orbits around 200,000 kilometers per hour. Takes 365 days to travel around the sun. And at the same time, it creates 4 seasons by twisting around 1600 kilometers per hour. So we are not stagnant. So knowing the limitation of this body, not to even able to hear its heartbeat, is no reason to think there is nothing beyond your sense. It's the same way thinking the earth is flat and stagnant is a fallacy. So keep going up. What's called Akash Ganga, or Milky Way, Virat, Hiranyagarbha. The creation, at least our creation, the 9 planets and the sun, the positioning of sun in midst of this 2 trillion stars and 100 million galaxies. What is Earth? Nothing more than a piece of dust particle. So understanding the relativity of what Earth even is, then what is ego? What are we fighting for on the Earth itself? What are humans doing? So context of knowing, knowledge and awareness is very important. To be level-headed, to be gracious and gratitude, the good part of you that get expresses. Okay, so understand. And now express or the energy that is there, positioning of moon and sun, the planetary systems, Alpha Centauri, Andromeda, Metromeda, this energy, a couple of planetary systems, these parallel universes, this time dilation, all these things, understand. So time and what we describe as time and space is one thing. Particles are wave, mass is energy, our mind is energy. When we reach this stage, then you express yourself entirely as energy. Then you get this, and you have the energy inside you, not only for daily activities, but to feel in a deeper manner, your subtle body gets expressed. And beyond that, as we realize in our science, realizes there is a dark matter, dark energy, which is more than 90% anyway, Kham Brahma, or the Sadhya Sukti in Rigveda describes is that infinite space of what we still don't know, that cycle of creation. So taking this journey of your body and of the universe is the pathway to finding the ultimate bliss, Sat Chit Anand. So the truth is there. Chit is within the energy, within the body and the universe itself. But Ananda, or the blissfulness, is only within that, what's called quantum field, or unified field of energy that is there. And if you know how to relate to it, connect to it, you get everything that you require, and you get to know or understand the entire machinery of the whole creation itself. You get all the answers. You get the biggest university knowledge, because everything lies beyond it anyway. So return to yourself, feel that energy, slowly sit up, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So you yourself can be your own experience of going through what we went through. I share loudly just so that people can become knowledgeable. It is your own feeling. I don't have to convince you in saying what you felt through, what we went through. It is, you know yourself. But I say it loud so that you can understand the process of it. But it is everyone's journey. Now, how do we actually stimulate all this 72,000 nadia, the connections that we have from the physical body, what we did now to the subtle. Now it is breathing. So breath or prana is essence of life. Samay, time. As I say, space. It's a human construct that we give names to certain things, but it is not what it is. We live by only days and minutes and things for explanation. So live beyond that, which is one thing that just oneness there. For that, concentrate on your breathing. So it starts connecting your energy centers towards that level of perception. We do about 5 times of breathing exercises. The first one is called Bhastika. So in which you can actually breathe in through your nostrils, breathe out through your nostrils, concentrate. Okay, so concentrate as you move. You breathe in, your tummy goes out, you breathe out, tummy goes in. You can use your support, you can sit on a chair, you can seek help of a wall or something, as long as you are straight and erect. If that doesn't happen, then you can just do this. Oh. It's all to help you move your muscles, yeah? So you're exercising, still you're exercising, but you're using your breath as the energy now. So breathe in and out. Obviously, it's more targeted now. We are using the muscles around your tummy, so we are utilizing more of this area muscles now. Back muscles, side muscles, tummy muscles. You know one thing about the body? Body doesn't like routines. It doesn't like to be just one way. This is one of the poorest thing that humans do, is try to be the same person whole life. Our subconscious mind until 35 or 30 years of age, whatever we've learned, just keeps us going that way. And that is the most, it's boring. You can feel it's boredom in itself, but it's very poor to our physiology, our health. You have to change. You have to keep doing something different. It very quickly recognizes. So the growth of human beings is actually knowledge, as you know, while animals and other kingdom don't realize they have their package. And if you stop, the day you stop, you are going reverse. You have to keep on. So that's the reason I change things. Okay. It's not that I want to make hard for anyone what we are doing. I keep changing things a little bit, because change is what the body wants. It needs you to be different, not just be the same person all the time. That's why I change things a little bit, not too much, but at least change it, then it actually responds better to you too. So that was Bhastika Pranayam. The next one we'll do is called Agnisar. So Agnisar, Jataragni, energy center, metabolism, digestive process, beautiness of you, expression of the power. So your meta, the Jada root that we are, this organic function becomes energy. Your mind has 70,000 thoughts. You're wasting all because it's not expressed as energy. The moment you know how to express your thought, because the meta has to become energy, then only it's fruitful. And that's what yogic practices are. It is actually trying to stimulate your solid form, your meta form into an energy form. That's all it is. It's science, actually. So breathe in, breathe out all. Press your belly button in and then out. We hold the breath and then push the belly button in and out. So you're concentrating, mindful. Put your third eye on your belly button as it moves. Okay, be there. So Swami Dayanand and others, yogic teachers, they used to hold it for like 30 minutes. They can hold their breath for so long. Okay. If you get cut out, then rejoin. Breathe in one more time. So basically, it's holding the breath and you're moving your belly button out and in, out and in, out and in, how long you can. Yeah, that's okay. Now we do what's called vibrational energy stimulation of your chest. Immune system gets stimulated, you get energy, so inertia goes away, negativities of yourself. So you breathe in through your nostril, but put your attention to your throat. Feel that vibration. Okay. The more we realize that everything is energy, then you respect that why this is powerful. Because deep, we are all surrounded by radio waves. We can have the radio on, the TV on. There's all these waves. You get the energy. Similarly, there's all these other energies which we are at the moment can't connect with because our senses are so superficial, as I described in the beginning. Now the variation of it, put your chin on the chest, breathe further. Lift your neck up, close your right nostril, breathe out to the left. Repeat. Up. Repeat. Neck up, close right nostril, out to left. One more time. Neck up, close right nostril, out to left. You practice this thing, and even if you know some family or somebody has stuttering and have difficulty talking, tell them to do this thing. People who have difficulty doing public speaking, practice this. You'll have quick time, reaction time becomes slow, quick. Your thought process become faster. You know how some people can react so quickly to everything? Do that, it will happen. Now we do Kapal Bhati. Okay, so Kapal Bhati, Kapal. Metaphorically opening up your Kapal, which should be done when you are alive, not when you are dead, then we open your skull. It's a bit too late. Open your Kapal while you are living. Know your stages of your life, Brahmachari, Grasti, Vanaspas, Sannyas. Everything is made by our sages. We're very intelligent people. Your physiology of body only fits at that age. As you grow older, you will realize that what happens around Vanaspas is actually truly what you can do at that time of your life. What you can do in first 25 years is very different. So these are there as guidance. And the more you understand, the more you realize that so opening up of your kapal within your lifetime, okay. So stimulating, this is the path. It takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to practice every day, and you will learn how to engage yourself deeply, the intuitive power of you. So let's do it for a few minutes. It's exhalation exercise. So we're breathing out. It's actually, when you get into a routine, you feel like just doing it because your mind is so focused. You are not having 100 thoughts. Your energy is all centered in you. That's why you feel good and happy. And there are chemical mediators like dopamine, endorphin, serotonin. These things get released. Oxytocin, which dilates your blood vessels, so you are healthy. And all these things are very that keeps you healthy. So even if you have high cholesterol and things like that, if you have enough of oxytocin being released, it causes what's called nitrous oxide is released and dilates the blood vessels. So never mind you get thickening of arteries and things, but it still opens up. But if you miss these subtle components of the body where the chemical mediators are released through stimulation of what's called the autonomic or automatic system that is within the body, that component is very important. So physical part is there, and we can really damage our body by eating wrong things and doing wrong things, but it can still be managed if you are able to actually stimulate this inner aspect of